everybody! Welcome back. That was our 7-hour OBS. Does not want me to carry on streaming. I don't know. It's like clockwork now, isn't it? It's like every single day. He's only been doing it, you know, since we had the new router. Router. What do you reckon? You think it's anything? Or was it doing it before that? I can't remember now. I don't think it was it? I wonder if it's a router thing. I'm not sure. It's like guaranteed though, isn't it? Around the 7-hour mark. I mean, that was like 7 hours 13, I think we were on. I know someone that I spoke to had said they were having a similar issue. Theirs was around the sort of 6-hour mark. Oh, thank you very much, mate. Cheers, Mirror. Top straight back up. Yeah, and they apparently pinned it down to some Windows 10 update. So I'm not sure whether there's any truth in that for everyone that's still using Classic or not. But you're right, Rip. How you doing? Thank you very much for the follow, mate. Shit, what did I do with the bike, guys? Oh, I parked it all neatly, didn't I? No, I'm trying not to axe the barrels, mate. Thanks very much, Mirror. Now, we have been in this little office bit before. Well, not on this particular one, but... So these are great. So, I mean, these are definitely worth remembering. The cache and mechanical parts. Thank you very much, Mirror. Let's smash a few of these doors down. If there's any, like, secret rooms. Let's have a look at all the downstairs ones. Ooh, some sort of... Ooh, that's interesting, look. Some sort of little supply room. Mainly clothes. Oh, a little bit of brass, look. Won't say no. So just clothing. So good if you find one of these early on in the game, I suppose. Get yourself some half decent clothing. Nice amount of trash cans as well. You normally get some good stuff in trash cans. Clearly not while I'm playing. What's that? Ooh. Goes into the room upstairs, look. Flashlight, we'll take it, why not? So these would actually be very good early on in the game. You're going to get all your pipes, you're going to get some healing stuff, you're going to get some clothing. If they're all just identical. So what that would be good for is when we add in the turds for the power mod. Plenty of toilets, look. I have to remember these. In the mysterious case of what the fuck is wrong with Sark's PC, will he figure it out before he kills himself? A new main suspect has risen. You now think it's the motherboard. What makes you think it's the motherboard, dude? You were pretty convinced it was your SSD at one point, weren't you? Why the change in troubleshooting? That's it, mate. You're going to have to buy yourself a new fancy pants Skylake CPU, new DDR4 RAM. That's it. You're just waiting for that excuse, aren't you, mate? You sound like Mr. Bean if you spoke louder. Mr. Bean doesn't talk, mate. At least not on any of the Mr. Bean shows I've seen. Death to bots. Is this a new random gen map? It is a random gen, yeah. It's not a new one though. We've been on it for quite a while, but yeah, it's the Alpha 15.0 stable random gen. Seed name's Grumbodia with a capital G. You're right, Dead Throne. How you doing, fella? How's things, mate? Did you have a nice Christmas, dude? So this is the room that we were looking up into. I mean, has anyone ever been through this? I mean, is there anything that we're going to find? Anything cool? Seems a shame that they haven't got any rooms that are going to be wildly different. They all seem exactly the same at the moment. Let's smash some doors now. I remember Mr. Bean. I can't remember exactly. All I can think of at the moment, I'm trying to remember which one it was. There's something to do with him sitting on top of his Mini with... Didn't he tie an armchair to the roof of his Mini? And he was... I seem to recall him driving down the fucking road, sitting on the armchair on the roof of the Mini. Was that Mr. Bean? I can't remember. I know. I seem to recall that it was something like that, and I remember peeing my pants over it. Mr. Bean was brilliant. What do I think about the sleeper zombies? I think it's brilliant, mate. Can't wait for them. Again, you know, when people talk about Alpha 16, I've got to admit there's a couple of things that I am excited for. You know, it's not that I'm not excited for Alpha 16. I'll always be excited for any new revamp of the game. It's just that at the moment, Alpha 16 it seems to be full of some stuff I'm not that bothered about, mixed with some stuff that I'm quite excited for. It's just that the stuff that I'm excited for, they don't seem to have told us a lot about it. I just got this impression that we'd definitely be getting some nice new zombie types. You know, for example, we know the Hawaiian dude's making a comeback, but... You know, to what extent, you know? Is he just going to be a normal Hawaiian zombie, blah, 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 a few extra hit points, whatever? Or is he going to be something like, you know, some lumbering, block-destroying maniac, you know? I'm quite excited for the breadcrumb trail. Again, we haven't really heard anything about that. The sleeper zombies are an absolute must, in my opinion. They should have been in it, you know, from day one. It'd be great to be in this room and having not checked a corner, and as you're on the way out, there's a zombie standing there. You know what I mean? One in there. There's one somewhere, isn't there? Hear him. Do you still have the secret bunkers in the right? We do, yeah, absolutely, mate. Yeah. Yeah, there's some good. We've got the as they call it, the Red Mazer facility. You've also got the normal bunkers that we all know and love. Where is that dude? Is he downstairs? It's getting quite late, actually. I was playing about with SCX, and one of the very first mods that I noticed that HAL's updated is the running shadows. That is going on this server the second I can get SDX up and running reliably. I love the running shadows zombie. It always used to be in the game. It always used to be. You know, if a zombie was in shadow, it would run at you. It would be in what we call feral mode. But for some reason they took it out ages ago. And they never really explain why either. So, no, Group, you're just waiting for the money to buy a new rig donations. Welcome. I am not above charity, bribery, pity, or anything of the sort. I just want to play games again. So what, I mean, do you know it's the motherboard? I mean, can you borrow someone else's motherboard for a bit or something, mate? I mean, oh, dude, I don't envy you being in that position where you're not 100% sure on what the actual problem is. I don't think there's anything else here, is there? Yeah, I mean, if you look, Katie, quite a few of the doors have, look, so this has got wood on the outside. The wood to take that off, and then use the pickaxe to take the metal door down. But some of them have got 3 layers. Some of them have actually got, like, corrugated metal on the outside. Then they've got the wooden barricade, and then they've got a little bit more, well, than the steel door as such. I like these parasols. They did a good job with them. We could do one like that in Simpson's garden, look. What do you reckon? What the hell are these tables? They just like... Can you make like white Adobe tables now or something? Oh no, they don't exist, look. Not sure what that's made out of, to be honest. I wonder if it's a unique texture. do you do a good Jack Sparrow voice, do you, Shelby? Let's refuel. Let's just throw all of that on. Because it's Horde Day tomorrow, so we might as well get something out of this scavenge run. Let's just wrench the Jesus out of a few of these cars. We were saying that they should take the zombies one stage further. I know it's not as easy as just like doing what we suggest, but honestly, spider zombies are a completely wasted opportunity. Spider zombies need to come out of trees and out off ceilings and off roofs and things like that. They need to really, really well, I don't mean to like preach to what they should do, but I would fuck all this work on things like electricity and everything. I just wouldn't be having that as a priority. I know they probably have to because it was presumably some sort of part of their Kickstarter agenda. So they kind of have to do that to meet the requirements and putting a tick in a box at the end of development. But I would be spending so much time fucking about with the zombies. I think it's a massive wasted opportunity at the moment with the zombie types. But hopefully that'll come at the end of development. Thank you for the follow, Jazzy James. Much appreciated. Thank you very much. Oh, for fuck's sake, it's the phone again. Hang on, let me just get this, guys.
Hello?
Oh, he's back! Oh shit, look at this. Oh fuck, look at the time. Whoa! Where am I? I moved away because I was sort of on the phone and I knew there were zombies lingering. How's things then, Jazzy? Sorry, mate. How you doing? Oh, I got called away! You had a nap, did you, Chelsea? Don't blame you, mate. I might take a stroll in a bit, go and walk Cody, grab myself a nice cold beer. My throat is in agony. It's a good excuse to have a beer, right? How the hell are we going to get out of here, guys? It's peeing it down with rain. It's Horde Day tomorrow. Oh my god, what's happening there? Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Grumbul, tell your pimp that if she wants some money, she needs to stop calling you and let you stream. Nah, that was her earlier, mate. Yeah, I've not seen Simpsy actually. I didn't see her today. Not been on, has she? I'm not missed her, have I? Can any of you please tell me how to spawn zombies or have zombies enabled in creative? Zombies are in creative, mate. Unless you've turned them off. I think. Zombies are in creative, aren't they? Don't you actually have to disable them? Yeah, they are, yeah. Cause I'm forever getting attacked by bloody zombies in creative mode whenever I'm, Oh no, hang on, no, that's not true, is it? I go into creative mode. Ah, well, when I was just about to say, when I'm testing mods, I go into creative mode to check the blocks out, and I always get attacked, but that's because I'm actually playing a normal survival save game. Ah, maybe there aren't zombies in creative then. But I suppose that would be the whole point, right? Oh shit, what happened then? Wait, dude, wrong way. You can, I think you have to press, I can't show you here, mate, because it won't work, because it's not enabled on, well, it is enabled on the server, but I'd have to go into DM mode to do it. I'm sure it's F6, is it? I think it's either I think it might be F6, and it'll build up a list of entities that you can click. No, you're right, yeah, of course, creative mode disables zombies, of course it does. But, sorry, I shouldn't say that. A creative save game file doesn't have zombies in it, but creative mode still obviously does if you're in a survival save game. That's what was throwing me there. F2, is it F2 Beast? No, F2's, no, F2's the console, dude. F2 is what enables you to go into creative mode in a survival game, which I don't think it's what you meant, is it? 80. Right, let's try and hit that point there. I don't like travelling. Oh, what the hell? I'm going completely the wrong way. Is that right? That seems weird. Timothy doesn't communicate through phone calls, only written word. Her mouth must remain available for cake consumption at all times. Emergency cake bake. Shove it in your gob. Was that a zombie I just saw running across the desert on the left? Yeah, I think you're all talking about trying to go into the console and then type in DM or CM to go into, I suppose, like God mode, well, dev mode or creative mode. I think what you're talking about is you've started a creative game and you want to spawn zombies in, right? Which I'm sure is F6. F7 disables the... F7's to disable the heads up, isn't it? Like that. And FC. I can't do it on the server because obviously I won't have access to that. Oh, thank you, Buck. Thanks very much, mate. You built the racetrack and creative looks sweet. Now you've got to do it on survival. And anything cool that you learnt doing it, Limit? What did you use as like markers for the track? I was thinking of adding some of the. I don't know whether those tyres that you can get are stackable. You know, the ones that you can get on the tarmac that you bash. I was thinking about like rings of tyres. Oh, no, I know how to do it, Tits. Yeah, no, I know exactly. Yeah, sorry, mate. It's not me asking the question. Absolutely. I mean, absolutely. I mean, that's what I do. Yeah, I think we're all at cross purposes here. I mean, I never just use creative mode. I always, whenever I do tests, I always do my tests on survival mode, but just simply enable creative so I can actually get access to the blocks. I need to know if the blocks exist in the game, especially when I'm trying to mod the icons in. Have you got any screenshots, Limit? I'd love to see it, especially if you can put them in Discord as well as chat. That'd be awesome, mate. Ooh. Still don't understand why OBS does that. I did post up like a little a little explanation of my problems on the forums. The forums on OBS seem to be a bit shit at the moment, to be honest. They used to be really, really swift and sort of helpful feedback. Every time I've ever been on the OBS forums recently, it seems to be like people posting up problems, but no one ever seems to answer them. I don't know whether I don't know if there was like maybe a little crew of people that were actively working on the forums. Whether or not they're paid or whatever, I don't know. I wouldn't have thought so, obviously, but it does seem like a really, really dead support forum these days. But let's put it this way, compared to what it used to be. I mean, a lot of the questions, I'm going to be honest, are like fucking just beyond retarded. I mean, there are people that literally just shouldn't be streaming games because they literally have no fucking idea what they're doing. So I can understand why they get ignored. You've got to at least do some legwork yourself, haven't you, before you go to a support forum to try and get help. But, posting up, it doesn't work, what shall I do to fix it? It really doesn't give you much of a foundation to provide any sort of constructive feedback, does it? But even some of the more pertinent questions that, where people have actually gone to the trouble of posting logs and giving examples of the issues they're having and even uploading, YouTube vids and things to try and highlight the issues they've got. Even those seem to get ignored a lot compared to what it used to be. Well, there is another streaming bit of kit out there, isn't there? There's obviously the... Oh my god, dude. There's the X piece of shit that we do not talk of. There's OBS, and there's another one as well, isn't there? I recently read about it. I can't for the life of me think what it's called now. So some people seem to quite like it. I don't know what integrations it's got that make it any better or worse than something like OBS, but... Oh shit, hang on, we've reached that... So right, okay, so we must be pretty close to home then. Or are we close to Fort Fuckit? No, we're near Fort Fuckit, aren't we? Yeah, nice one, Limit, yeah. Yeah, if you're on Tiz, let me show you the Fort Fuckit then. We'll go and show you a Fort Fuckit Mark III. So don't forget, this is the Mark III version. The Fort Fuckit is essentially the primary tower. But if you're watching... Let's wait for the trader to load it. That's literally it, Blind. Honestly, some of them are just... You just feel like, seriously, mate, you just need to fuck off. Especially the people that get really abusive about, oh, this piece of shit doesn't work. Well, you presumably not donated any money towards it, mate. So just up on your horse and fuck off. Right, let me go and show you concrete fuck it tits. So, don't worry about a tunnel system or anything, because that can all come later on. But essentially, what you will be doing is having a shaft that comes all the way down. Make it as deep as you want. Actually, I suppose it's easier for me to show you from the ground level. So, all Fort Fuckits essentially have at least the kill ground. I don't know my own Fort Fuckit, mate. So you don't need to worry too much about all this fancy schmancy stuff. All we really do is build a tunnel from the two primary entrances so you can actually get to the kill ground. So that there is actually the Fort Fuckit. Everything you see around here is actually what defines it as a Mark III. So this is... Oh my god, we've actually got some damage over here, guys. This is when hordes are coming in across the concrete Fuckit to get to the cobble Fuckit, look. Still taking some damage over there. So yeah, I mean that's the primary Fuckit. You don't even need to worry about these slabs to be fair, mate. I mean I just added those in as a little extra something. They don't really serve any purpose. The main reason for these was to have a splash, an additional splash block. So that if I was originally going to be dropping, well, pipe bombs and possibly exploding crossbow bolts down here, so I added this extra layer in, just so I got a bit of a splash block. But that's all it is, really. It's 7 by 7 by 5 of a material of your choosing. What's that, Chelsea? So all you want to do, basically, you build a big ass block of whatever it is. I mean, cobblestone's obviously the easiest one to create to start with. So it's 7 by 7 by 5. And at that point, you've already got a base. That's the whole point. Is at that point, you've already essentially got a base. That the only real issue you're going to have there is spider zombies and hornets. So your next problem is to create the spider defense, which is the tower. Because obviously, just forget the bars. At the moment, all you've got is a 7 by 7 by 5 block of concrete and or cobblestone. But by creating the tower, you've now got a spider defense, because spiders cannot get up there. And that's just 1, 2, 3, just 5 blocks high. With the door in it, which goes down to ground level. Like I said, it's a self-contained spider defense, and nothing can get up there. And what I always do when I first make one of these, I actually have a bedroll and a chest up here. Because the only thing that can get you up here is a hornet. Now, obviously, you're not in a position really to be actively engaging the horde at that point, though. But you've got something that will, you know, sit there all night while a couple of zombies pound on it. I wouldn't suggest making it go live for a horde, but you can certainly live in it if you absolutely had to, if you're out in the middle of nowhere. You don't need the fancy pant vaults. You can just use normal wooden trapdoors if you need to while you're getting it up and running. But the real snazzy, schmazzy, sexy bit is the Yan walkway. And all that is iron bars around it. And then these, I think they're 1/8 concrete blocks. And in the corner you have, well again, no, sorry, they're quarter blocks. And then in the very corner there's actually a 1/8 block in there. And then it's up to you. I mean, obviously, I just added like a half block on top and put a couple of toggleable lights on it, you know, just for a little extra illumination down there. But I mean, this is your primary kill ground. And that's it, really. I mean, that is fuck it. Like I said, incredibly simple. The best part is that because, like I said, using it as a staging ground for runs into cities. Because by having these vaults with the storage chests in them, these are like super secure. Even if stuff's like falls off or things collapse, nothing's getting through that vault door. So it means you've got 3 very, very secure storage containers. So, you might have one for your food. You can even have a little campfire out here if you want, mate.
Hello?
And then it's up to you what you want to do in terms of modifying the fuck it. So like this is the Mark III, and what we went for here was the whole purpose behind this. Oh, thank you for the follower, Folds. Much appreciated, mate. I really like a steady and active defense. I like actually shooting the zombies. So all we've done is had like a nice big kill area here. So if anyone does want to go crazy like Tuck, they can run around with an assault rifle. But what we've done is we've put spikes with horizontal barbed wire, so that slows them down. And on the outer layer, we've got 2 layers of normal spikes and the A-frame barbed wire. I'd say like 75% of the zombies that hit a fuck it Mark III are sniped before they even get to the A-frame. And very few make it across this killing ground here. Very few these days. So we're doing badly if anything gets across to this area. As you can see, sometimes they do make it. We've taken a bit of damage here, look. It's not completely invulnerable. Yeah, it's a good idea, this Fault. It really slows them down. It has got a disadvantage, is that what can happen is that a zombie that is actually killed on the barbed wire, the gore block acts very strange, and what can happen is other zombies coming through it almost clamber underneath the gore block, which they shouldn't really do. But what it means is if you're up there trying to shoot a zombie that's actually down here, you end up actually shooting the gore blocks and not the zombies. So there is a bit of a problem with it. But as long as you maneuver around a bit, you know, you shouldn't have too many problems. The zombies, I mean, we have had zombies make it across here, and they did just literally stand around trying to batter this hatch. They never fucking got into it though, mate. And to be honest, you've only got the one hatch there. You know, now, in a proper fort, fuck it, mate, you've got a massive vault door here anyway. We've only partially upgraded it. That would be a full swinging vault door. So even if they did breach that hatch up there and actually manage to get down here, one person, open the door, AK-47, and rip them to pieces, mate. So even if they do get down here, mate, it's not the end of the world anyway. But they won't, dude. I mean, obviously, anything that does breach on this side, you want to be killing them pretty damn quick. But that's it. I mean, like I said, I mean, we've actually got the cobble fucket, which is what we're actually using. I mean, the concrete's impenetrable. We've never even come close to having a problem with that. So what we do as well, just as a, I mean, I always put like my own little stash of repair items. So this whole box is just for repair items. So if I need to repair the fucket after the horde, everything I need is in there. And then I also have a second box. So stuff that I don't need during the horde, I can just literally spam shift click it into here, close the door, and I'm up and ready for the horde. We've also got the living quarters down here, so everyone on the server, or people that actively fight the... What the fuck that is down there? What the fuck is that down there? I'm not sure about that one. Someone's obviously been busy. So everyone's got their own room. So mine's just down here, look. And my actual spawn point is actually down there, look. That's my actual bed. So if I do die during a defense... Holy shit, Persuade. Oh, dude. That was a big bomb as well. These bits are very sticky today. Thank you so much, mate. 100 GBs to everyone. Nice one, mate. Thank you very, very much, buddy. So yeah, even if I do die during a defense, I essentially respawn in a little safe room down there. What I'd normally do is have like some basic tools down there. I've got no intention of dying though. This should have a vault door here. And a vault door there. Oh, thanks, Sean. Thank you so much, Persuade. That's a huge megaton bit there, mate. And to you, Sean. Thank you very much, guys. Oh, some of these people have been upgrading their doors, like they're obviously nervous. Yeah, so there should be a vault door here and a vault door here. But that's it. I mean, like I said, we were that comfortable with the concrete fuck it, we made the cobble fuck it. Which is basically the exact same thing, just made out of cobblestone. One got stuck in the Santa hat. Oh, it did, look. Oh, actually, it's probably easy to show you down here, isn't it? It's, like I said, they were built to be easy to manufacture, very few resources, and just very efficient at what they do. You know, we added all the lighting systems, we added chests here, so as you're looting, you know, either during the horde if you're feeling brave, or after the horde, you know, you've got plenty of storage boxes to shovel the shit in. And that's essentially it, mate. I mean, there's no real difference between the cobble fucket and the concrete fucket, other than, you know, what it's made out of. And the concrete fuck it's proven to be virtually impenetrable as well. We did lose one block on one horde, didn't we? Naked Shiv horde. I think we'd die very quickly trying that, to be fair, mate. It is actually 371, isn't it? I really need to get back quickly, drop off the stuff and get back over here for the horde, so... Let me just, get out of here. Now, the other thing you do want to take into account is obviously you want an entrance to it, and you want the entrance to be at least a little bit away from it. So, I mean, we built this tunnel system all the way down here. Got a mini bike park there. I mean, there is the concrete, fuck it. So that tunnel just runs underneath there. I suppose the only difference that, or the only thing that defines the Mark III are these concrete arrow slits. They have a real hissy fit getting up and over these, and quite often they'll stand here like this, not too sure what to do. So you can get some nice headshots before they even get over it. Quite often we're able to headshot a spider zombie that'll stick his head through here as well. Well, one of the things that we could do is actually make these too high. But we're already too safe, in my opinion. I think you'd be alright with beer. Yeah, blind. I think with beer would be the secret. I think without beer you'd be dead. But yeah, I reckon with beer... do you reckon first aid kits or just healing bandages? I don't know about a machete, mate. I've not got a machete. A machete's a bit different to a shiv, dude. Machetes are pretty hardcore now, aren't they? From what I understand. I suppose the only problems would be the ferals, mate. As long as you've got beer, so you're not getting stunned, I think you'd be okay, though. No, we're not going to get... I'm probably going to leave it there, blind, in terms of horde. I reckon we'll get on early tomorrow and start the horde up. 2 hordes in one day. I look forward to starting the day off with a nice horde. Yeah, that's a good point, actually. You pop the... you're talking about the painkillers, Jan. Painkiller and a bottle of beer. How long's the cooldown on a bottle of beer, though? I don't, I'm afraid, Parsons. We've got 4 people on our server, and it caps out at 4, doesn't it, mate? Camo block fort, fuck it. Well, the next one is actually the wood fuck it. We are going to make a wood fuck it. And see how we get on with that. I mean, that's definitely on the map. Oh, watch out the sun coming in over that. That's gorgeous. We do build in some nice places, I tell you. See, this is what I did here, mate. I mean, this is a fort fuck it, look. That is essentially a fort fuck it. 2 of them, both at the end of this main build. Bloody hell, blind. That's a nice bit of dinner for the old woofs, isn't it, mate? Beer shivs in extreme nudity. What can possibly go wrong? I've never found a machete in Alpha 15. Ever. I know they do exist. They're supposed to be incredibly rare, aren't they? Hello, Buckshot. How you doing, buddy? I'll actually remember to close the doors this time, yeah? Of all the times I've come in and not closed the doors, though, it's very rare we do end up with any zombies coming. That was a bit of a unique moment earlier, wasn't it? To be fair. You got a 3 out of 5 machete, you jammy bastard. No wonder you're so keen to do a fucking naked shiv fucking run, mate. How you doing, Fuzzy Lodger? You alright, mate? Reshade fixed the null reference errors I was having with terrain rendering, and everything looks so much better. It does look so... honestly, I can't recommend Reshade enough to people. I'm not sure how it's fixing null reference errors. I think that's one of those weird things, Blind. It's probably just a coincidence, mate. it should be able to affect the game itself in terms of what is a null reference error. It shouldn't be able to do that, but hey, let's not argue the toss, mate. If it's fixed it, brilliant. Well, I want to go so far as to say it's cool stuff. It's just simple and effective. The whole point at the start of this game, you know, trying to come up with an elaborate build is the last thing you want to do. A Fort Fuck It can easily be made within the first week if you crack on. If all you're worried about is building one out of cobblestone, you can easily make a Fort Fuck It in the first by the 7th day, or even if not completely functional, at least you've got somewhere, you know, as a start for day 14 for your first horde. You know, you might not be able to get the iron bars and things running in the first week, as well as constructing it, as well as getting all the cobblestone made. But and certainly might not get concrete and things ready for the actual defence. But you don't need the full perimeter defence with the iron bars. You only need the horizontal bars to start with. Am I saying Fort Fuck It? Yep. Fort Fuck It, Cobble Fuck It, and Concrete Fuck It. You'll be sending the emergency response bill for that, forgetting to close the doors rescue. Thank you very much, Blind. Nice to see you rescue me, mate. Guys, girls, I'm going to leave it there for today. Well, I think we've been on for about 8 hours in total, so I'm going to leave it there just for now. I might be back on later this evening. It is Thursday, isn't it? I'm either going to end up getting my head buried in SDX, in which case I won't be back on, or I might pop on with some Resident Evil HD in sort of prep and honour of Resi 7 coming out in a few weeks. So thank you all very, very much for watching. Thank you for all the subs and all the bits. So hugely appreciated. Honestly, thank you so very much, everyone.
54 minutes, 48 seconds.
And don't forget to join us on Discord. If you do ! Discord in chat, you can come and have a natter with us after the stream. I normally get on there about half an hour after I've stretched my legs and taken Cody out. So if you've got any questions, or you want to ask anything about, you know, for those of you that are on the server have got any questions about SDX and whatever, I will be on there in a short while. So I hope you all have an absolutely fantastic Thursday. For those of you that I don't see before New Year, have a wonderful New Year as well. But we will be back tomorrow. I'm hoping to be on no later than 9 o'clock. In fact, categorically we'll be on for around the 9 o'clock mark. And we're also going to get Saturday and Sunday streams in this week as well. And then I suppose it'll be business as usual for everyone really come Tuesday. But, you know, we got a fair bit. I'll almost certainly do an evening stream tomorrow if I can't get one in tonight. Thank you, Sean. Thank you so much, mate. So, yes, thank you all for joining me. Have a lovely evening. You look after yourselves.